Evening all, Jeppy here. Forgetting to turn my speakers off again. There we go. And forgetting to pick up my controller. And forgetting to do everything. This is what happens when you don't stream for about a week. Well, not quite a week. It's more like 4 or 5 days. I have been having fun with Twitch today. For I am apparently in a superposition between two states, which is affiliate and non-affiliate. According to Twitch, I have both hit free viewers average and not hit free viewers average. So I have a support ticket open with them to try and figure out which way it is. My math says I'm possibly very, very, very slightly under. I worked it out as 2.998. Oh dear. What else we got? Well, I'm back at work, which means that everything is on fire. Which is kind of why there was no stream yesterday. Things were just too much on fire. Today, slightly less fire. A lot of it is just me going, either this is stupid or this is not actually my problem. Anyway, let's get straight to the games, shall we? Hopefully my shortcut's going to work this time. There we go. I've even actually remembered to set up the YouTube channel once. So I have a bad habit of not doing that. Yeah, I'll pause that one. I have not played this at all. Apart from to quickly boot it up about an hour ago to make sure that I didn't need to do patches or downloads or anything. Do let me know if the sound is slightly off. It should be about right. But I'm forever having to rebalance things, particularly when I go between Switch and PC games. This is quite a loud one, but looks. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now I wish to know thine appearance. Can I get the same appearance I've been using in every Pokemon game? I can't customize it any further by looks. I am Jeppy. I'm actually a slime and not a person. Jeppy, soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. World inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Jeppy. Seek out all Pokemon and thou shalt find me once more. Okay, glowing light in the sky. Damn it, my iPhone! That thing was expensive, damn it. Thank you, now I won't have to sue. Wow, getting a Zelda vibe here. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? I don't wanna. Just 5 more minutes. You alive, my girl? Gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. Thank goodness you seem unharmed. Who are you? Where am I? Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand. Go on, who in the world does that? Let's say your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I see, you seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? I literally don't know anything, I just fell from the sky. So you don't know anyone here and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Told you, I just fell from the sky. There is a big hole in the sky. Just turn to your right, you'll see it. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Foom. Plish Plash. Plish Plash? Aren't they supposed to say their names? Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I'd just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. I assume those are the starters. If anybody in chat wants to speak up in favour of their favourite starter, now's the time. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? Yes. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Jeppy. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. I took 2 different names and slapped them together. Oh, but I do apologise, I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Lambton. I'm something of a Pokemon professor. Is to say I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these three here at... God damn it! I knew I should have broken their legs. Oh, blast and bother, my darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you three, wait! Tell you one thing, it runs better than Violet. Can already see it runs better than Violet. There's a glowing beeping object over there. It's possibly a landmine. Found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You've got a strange power emanating from it. Message appeared on the screen. Bestow upon thee this Arc phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. God apparently has a smartphone. Stranded in another world with my smartphone. Which is not an anime I've actually watched yet. Alas, yet another miss. Ah, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. Tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. It is also round. It is round, and therefore I approve. That one over there is Cyndaquil. Fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or irate. Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Here are my girl Pokeballs. Throw these at a Pokemon to catch them. 50? Mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. But that won't do for an explanation words. I do apologise. Let me be more thorough. I mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvellous creatures. So strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. That's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them in a Pokemon, and why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. In this very confined space with no air and other problems with it. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. No, we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon and let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Hold on, ZR. Who did Pokeball? What did I have? B. It's cancel. Yay, fireworks! Wonderful, you've got Pokemon. Seems you're quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Jeppy. Sure a useful skill to have around here. Still, it's most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Where's the other ones? Boom, headshot. Hardly believe it, Jeppy. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon. They never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. One more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? There's the last one. Oh. Ah, there is a lock. There is a lock system, it just doesn't tell you. Ah yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old girl. Where Pokemon? Where Pokemon go? There Pokemon go. Best to lock on with ZL before doing ZR. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. So the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. As I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. I must say, Jeppy, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Seek out all Pokemon. Add object as an arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. See, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalogue a Pokedex. Yes, a proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must of course catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Goal is to seek out every Pokemon and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. Situation right for teamwork, don't you think? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? I've got nothing better to do. And whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've a Pokedex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then I'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Wibbly village. Is that you, God? It's me, Jeppy. What the hell have you done to me? Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young lady was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village for a bit. Nobody is at all concerned about the big swirly in the sky. There is a big swirly in the sky. It is definitely big and it is definitely swirling. This way, if you please. It's come a long way thanks to the fine people at the Galaxy Expedition team, is it? So everyone now is known to locals as something. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's not much to do yet, not many to do it. You know what? I can't keep up with what he's saying. Oh, botheration, I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. I ask you to wait for me at the canteen. It's just past this bridge here and to the left, the Wallflower it's called. The Arc phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to know where you need to go next. Praise the Lord, it's guiding me. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wallflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Who in the world are you, and what's that bizarre garb you're wearing? Pokemon could slice right through those flimsy excuses for clothes. For you to get in there, here someone must have vouched for you. Is it Professor Laventon? You two know each other? He's from a region a long way off. Not the most reliable sort though, letting Pokemon run off and give him the slip and all. 3 more of them got away just a while ago. Hadn't been resting up after some Pokemon dropped me with a move called Thunder Shock. I'd have corralled them for sure. Professor, well... Unfortunately, it's just as Ray says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Ah! Everything will be quite alright now. Jeppy here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. As in, she's going to join the Survey Corps? Makes you think that's a good idea. We can't just take in any misfit who wanders out of the wilderness. I'll allow it. Thumbs up. Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I'm the captain of the Galaxy Team's Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. Now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labour. Oh, you look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. We can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for free today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never failed to please. Where did you find this stranger in the first place, Professor? Ah, well, you know of the great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. Was that a joke? Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. Sure, they're all over the place, in the grass, in the forests, in the ocean. It's up to us in the Survey Corps to study them and figure out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. That's where Jeppy will come in. Because hey, nobody knows Jeppy and they're completely expendable. If they get mauled to death by Pokemon, it's completely fine. She successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. That's really something. We count ourselves lucky when we manage to catch a single wild Pokemon while fending off their attacks. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. The key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. Slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, Jeppy. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. Hi Surby, I am playing Arceus. I got Arceus for my birthday about a week ago. That was quite delicious indeed. You're fairly relaxed about all this. You do know that we won't get to have Jeppy join the Survey Corps unless she passes the trial. Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Jeppy's skills. Ah, thank you, Surby. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Jeppy, was it? For tonight at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters here. Arceus has sort of been on my radar for a while, but Nintendo just didn't seem to want to drop the price on it. If you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You'll be expelled from village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. She is a nice sort, isn't she? Captain Silene's like Hisui, in a way. They're both plenty harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turn in for the night, eh? Good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. Imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. With that, I bid you both a good night. Yeah, sleep tight. I have already noticed it runs better than Pokemon Violet. Like, easily. At least in the areas I've been in so far. Still, people falling from the sky? That's some kind of story. Yeah, I can tell it's a lot smoother. Pokemon Violet, particularly when you get to later areas, it chugs. I get a whole house? There just happened to be a spare house lying around. Hand tips for team members. Don't wish your tools to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. Hint, hint. I will probably turn autosave on. If it's not already on. It's already on. Text speed's already on fast, which is good. Rest until tomorrow morning. Yes. Yes, I will rest. Badoof! Hey there, you awake? That was some wild lightning last night, right? Anyway, if you're up, come on out. Quick check around the room. You sleep alright? I know that's not easy in a strange new land. Better not keep Captain Silene waiting. Let's hurry to headquarters. And he disappeared. I should still be able to see him, but he's disappeared. Can you do selfies in this game? Because I want to keep up with the tradition for my thumbnails, but I don't think you can do selfies. Here we are, Galaxy Hall. What do you think? Ever seen a building this grand before? Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. Wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. Sent out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the medical corps will put you to rights. You do realise that if you fail a trial and get flung out of the village, you could well die. Well, you might die even sooner than that if you have to take on this trial without a Pokemon to be your partner. Captain Silene, ma'am, I brought Jeppy. You may enter. Let's get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. 3 species right away, but none of us have ever managed that. Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for her, if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. That, whatever it is you're wearing, doesn't suit our satchels in the least. Ray, I expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Y button for the map. Missions must be completed. Requests for side quests. Pardon, Jeppy, come with me a moment. See, the only reason I want to do a selfie is because for Pokemon Violet and the first DLC and the second DLC, I had 3 different thumbnails which all looked very similar, but they were all done in-game, and then I just added Jeppy onto it. I wanted to see if I could do it for Arceus as well. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. What do you need, Professor? In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Jeppy absolutely must pass this trial. As Professor of Pokemon, I've got just a ticket to help accomplish that. Which starter is it gonna be? Go on, Jeppy, pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. For a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious of you. Oh my girl, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Oshawott is blue, but I don't particularly like him. Cyndaquil is fire. I do like fire. It's between Cyndaquil and Rowlet. Rowlet is round. Round. Roundlet. I approve of the roundness. With that, well, the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show, I've tucked Rowlet back inside his Pokeball for you, so take it, it's yours. Word of advice, my girl, pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. That would be quite funny. I will catch this Pokemon. Oh no, I've just thrown a Snorlax at it or something. Look at those two cheer on their power outlet. Maybe they just wanted to help Jeppy with her trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Jeppy fell out of the sky. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. By the by, what species has Captain Siding charged you with catching? Oh, that's smashing. All three of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. I've got like almost 70 Pokeballs now. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. Ah, I've only got 20 Pokeballs. It must have taken the ones that I got originally must have been taken off me. Oh, what a curious get-up you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Well, now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. Certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success, so what do you say? Stand up to one another in battle? I can try. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. Also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. Ginkgo Guild member Volo challenged you to battle! He's got a Togepi? Gust! the baby's arse! Moves, items, use them well and the world will open up to you. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? As they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. So few people here have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. Anyway, let me help our two battlers recover from their little exercise. And you, my Skyfallen friend, I present some potions in thanks. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. If you can battle that well, I've got a feeling you may have your trial well in hand, even if it's more to do with catching than battling. Now it's the Obsidian Fieldlands. Maybe you leave Jubilife Village, you have to pick a destination from your map and let the rest of the guardsmen know where you're off to. That way someone can come collect you if things go wrong. Isn't this a trial, so if something goes wrong I'm probably dead? Jeppy, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. Damn, and here was I planning to come back dead. I seem to be in a very sarcastic mood today. This is our base camp. It's where we start and finish our surveys. Now remember what you've got to do. You've been tasked with catching 3 species of Pokemon, Bidoof, Starly and Shinx. I particularly want Shinx. I like Shinx. I'm curious to see if the Professor's stories about you are really true. Oh, Professor, something wrong? Ah, well, you see, Captain Siding got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. She doesn't let up. How exactly are you supposed to help out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear boy, I don't intend to lift a finger. Jeppy stands for the real deal. She'll pass with flying colours, you'll see. So in other words, I'm still the one bearing the responsibility here. Not my ideal for the state of affairs. Let's just get started. You'll be more than equal to this, Jeppy. This is Aspiration Hill, really. Really, you're going to start the game on Aspiration Hill. Look, it's a meme. You may be some sort of prodigy, but just in case, here's what Captain Siding told me. Yep, Zidil. Bidoof is a mellow Pokemon, which means it doesn't tend to run away when you approach. Aim carefully, let your Pokeball fly, and you ought to be alright. I love the fireworks. Bidoof caught. Now on we march. I spy Starly. Yeah, ZL locks. So you can move around and it keeps the target. Otherwise you have to manually target the Pokeballs and it's pain in the backside. I started here, it's the time to run a drop of hats. Not to worry, crouch down in the grass and it won't spot you. That's how you can get close. That must be painful. Gives a certain amount of snap as well. There we go. That's slightly cool too, I admit. I'm impressed so far. Presumably the Shinx I'm going to have to actually fight. Got to share another smidgen of wisdom. How to throw your partner's Pokeball. Quote Captain Silen's wise teachings. Have an item at the ready but want to send out a Pokemon? Press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready but want to throw an item? Press X. Captain's a real expert on these things. And once you got a Pokemon ready, try aiming for certain rocks or trees like this one. Pokemon will hunt for berries and things and it'll bring back whatever it finds. It's time for your partners to shine. We've reached your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. Very. There it is, Shinx. It's adorable! And it's blue. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Did you know that already? Sort of. That figures me, I have to focus on Pokemon carefully to notice a thing like that. Once aggressive Pokemon get wound up, they'll knock away any balls you throw. What areas you see pointing up above Pokemon, the easier it will be to catch. It's also apparently using a red, amber, green colour scheme. X icon will appear if it's picked a fight. Once it's caught up in a heated battle, you can throw a Pokeball to try and catch it. Take one of their Pokeballs, throw it at a wild Pokemon. If you're lucky, you'll bean it with the Pokeball and knock it out. If you don't have any Pokemon, feel free to pick up a brick and just try and knock the Pokemon out with it. You're challenging me? You know, I spotted another city builder that's actually free to play at the moment, but it's penguins. I was like, I might have to do a stream for that. Wait, did you really? You really did? You did it! There's 3 species of Pokemon card. You really are some kind of prodigy. Must have given Professor Lantern the shock of his life. First you fall from the sky and then you go and catch all of our skip Pokemon one after another. I honestly didn't believe the Professor's story until I saw you in action for myself. Here you are with 3 Pokemon caught. You've completed your trial. Oh, I said you'd pass the trial with flying colours, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Jeppy. You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. Gotta admit, it's true, you've got real talent for this. Now then, we best report to Captain Siley. Time to head back to Jubilee Village, eh? It might get played. I'll have to hunt it down again. It keeps popping up in my Steam recommended. Actually, because I'm playing on my Switch, I can look. Eventually, you should be able to have Pokemon you've caught go live in the village pastures. The most Pokemon a person can have with them while out exploring is 6, apparently. Not that we have anyone who can manage that. Come now, you two, let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silent waits our report at headquarters. Can't wait to see the captain's reaction. Yeah, where is it? United Penguin Kingdom huddle up. City building game where you build a penguin settlement and satisfy the various needs of your penguins while dealing with seals and killer whales. Seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations. You've passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit you've impressed me. I've set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. You received a Survey Corps uniform and a pair of Survey Corps sandals. Get changed in the room you used last night, and then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Nyom. Where was it? Bidoof did used to be a Pokemon that you would always keep on some of the older games just because they could do like all of the travel TMs. Well, a lot of the travel TMs. Oh, that's interesting. This ancient world we have colour contacts. Blue, 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 blue. All the blue. All of it. Look at you in the Survey Corps uniform. Now it finally feels like you're one of us. I do wonder when the captain decides to go ahead and get a uniform ready for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. I've got a hat. The shoes are horrendous, I noticed that. Now present yourself to the commander. Third floor, wasn't it? Commander Camadol. Commander, these shoes are totally ugly. I've been waiting for you. I don't think I've got any money yet, have I? I am Camadol, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are Jeppy. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat! I'm probably not going to be able to throw a guy that big. Ha! You've got some fight in you. Your sumo needs work, but I do see some potential. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider. We literally fell right out of the blue. Superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Jubilife Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex. But I warn you, Jeppy. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. So, the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit amongst our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, you will move up through the ranks. Indeed, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer towards that goal of yours. Seek out every last Pokemon. Here, you will need this. Recipe for crafting Pokeballs. It's a piece of fruit and a brick. We shall use this to make Pokeballs. And 3,000 Pokédollars as well. You need to buy the necessary materials. Ray, you're an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what she needs to know. Yes, ma'am, Captain. Get ready for a lesson in crafting. Crafting means making items from scratch. Yes, I know. That's right, whatever you need in your survey work, you'll mostly make yourself. Some things you can buy at the general store, but it's good to try to be self-sufficient. This way we can even catch Pokemon with Pokeballs we've crafted ourselves. But listen to me prattle on. Let's go to the craftworks so you can try it yourself. Let's get the crafting going. I like crafting. Well done earning a place in our team. My name is Amphid. I'm the local clothier. Professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I do hope they fit. Everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. Hope you'll avail yourselves of the village's humble shops. Hey, this way to the craftworks. This is the craftworks, and that there is the workbench. It's where you craft things. Pretty self-explanatory, right? When you step up to the workbench, I'll supply you materials to make some Pokeballs. Call it a present to celebrate passing your trial. As for the money the captain gave you, feel free to spend that however you like. Any recipes you get should tell you what materials you need to complete them. The workbench, just choose what you want to make and get crafting. Go on, try it out. Is there any reason not to make 20 of these? I'll make 10. That's instant. I'm making 10 so that I can hold on to 10 of the materials. Just in case they're used in something else. Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe that this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my girl. Hard to believe I managed to craft a Pokeball in about less than a second as well. Recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also, that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokédex. And on that note, here you are. A Pokédex. Volume for combining the collected results of much Pokemon research. Professor Laventon continually adds to it with each report made on new Pokemon species. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. It'll take plenty of research tasks to help Professor complete the Pokédex. I've got to get going on those myself. I'd be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you're ready, my good Jeppy. Hey, excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear. If you're going to Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. So there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. You heard of it? I think so. You see, I was having a chat with Professor Laventon and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it will sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. So it was a phenomenon called evolution. And so I've decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? There'll be a reward in it for you, I promise. Just give me a Wurmple if you can. Right, where's the shops? Heading outside the village? Of course you are. The Survey Corps must have to get out. That sentence doesn't quite make sense. Of course you are. The Survey Corps must do to get out and about to compile that Pokédex book they're working on, right? Anyway, can you do me a favour? Find out all about Starly. I see Starly, I feel simply whole. Not that I have the least desire to actually touch one, mind you. Please let me see Starly's entry in the Pokédex the moment you've completed it. Yeah, I know somebody who's like that. That's for crafting. This is items, I assume? Yeah. Hairstyling. Special parcel has arrived with your name on it. Modern jacket, a pair of modern trousers and a pair of modern shoes. What a precious gift. Please take good care of such fine attire. I may not need to buy better ones. Yeah, those look fine. Gee, it looks like I've got bare feet in places. They look infinitely better than the default ones though. Got rid of the garbage. Oh, has it got a mirror there? Or is it just an option? I've talked to her twice already. She's given me stuff both times. I'm guessing it's because I've got the other, I've got other Pokemon games installed. Pichu Festival Mask and Eevee Festival Mask. That's probably from the DLC. There we go. So I've probably got save data for Shield, Violet, the Violet DLCs, and Diamond. Oh yeah, I've got Let's Go as well. I never played through Let's Go because the catching mechanic really just drives me insane. I don't like the having to throw the Pokeballs yourself. I found the tracking a bit odd. No, Shinx's ears had odd markings on the insides. What were they? No use, I can't remember. This will keep me up all night. Hey, ain't you with the Cephalic ore? If you catch a Shinx, could you show it to me? I've already got one. Should have. Yeah. I find all the level grinds on the older Pokemon just really annoying. That's it. It is have that yellow cross pattern on them, kind of like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this is. Felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat. Only the throat's my brain and the bones are fought. Thanks for helping me get that bone out. Catch all the things. I don't have a huge problem with catching Pokemon. It's just battling again and again and again and again and again and again. If it's grinding, I have to have something on in the background, otherwise I slowly go insane. Well, more insane. Righto, let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokedex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need your help to carry out, my girl. Details of these tasks can be found in the Pokedex for you to reference anytime. When you focus on what Pokemon and field use in ZL, you can also instantly check research tasks for that species by pressing the down button. Oh, cool. I have played Yellow. Let's go. Shield. Is it Shining Pearl? Violet. This. And my favourite's actually been Violet. Violet is the first one I've actually managed to play all the way through. Pearl, I almost got all the way through. I got up to the Elite Four and now I lost interest. Yeah. So yeah, I lose interest when I have to grind the levels up. But with Violet, you can just take your Pokemon, just literally throw them out there and have them kill stuff without you really paying any attention. Well, Pokemon may attack you at any time. When they do, dodge like your life depends on it. Dodge! Like, just watch me, would you? Then you'd be able to copy what I do. Here I go. See, that's how you dodge. Yeah, I know Arceus doesn't have it, but Arceus has sort of got a different progression to normal, from what I understand. That's key if you'd rather not end up blacked out in some field like I did. Yeah, a Pokemon did it. You didn't go out drinking, it was a Pokemon that did it. When those Shinx got me with Thunder Shock, I might have been done for if the security corps hadn't come and saved me. What really happened was he got drunk, ended up blacked out in a field, and the cops arrested him. Hey, no need to worry, you've got me here to give you tips, I'll teach you plenty. Get ready for some Survey Core Wisdom. Focus on a Pokemon with a ZL button and press down button to open the Pokedex. See what tasks you have for that Pokemon. See that your research task would include one about how many you've caught. That's right, catching just one won't do it. You've got to get 2, then 4, then more, and more. And when it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain's switching wisdom. If you have items out, press X to ready your Pokemon. Give it a try now if you want. I'll go on ahead. Number defeated. Number caught. Number of heavy specimens caught. Investigated the Bidoof that bothered the village. Leafage. Hundreds Zentank. Is Rowlet just flying or is it flying grass? Somewhere. I don't know. That one looks heavy. No, missed him. No, it ain't on thick, but don't forget to open your Pokédex when you focus on Pokemon to check research tasks. Yes. I know. Yes, your pal just disappeared into a ball. Ah. Okay, it wanted to. Number caught without being spotted, number defeated. Let's run out of the grass. Let's run out of the grass. Let me lock on. Bean it. Ugh, Starly ran away. Starly ran away. When danger reared its ugly head, it bravely turned its tail and fled. Really? It was asleep? I need Oshawott. In fact, I need everything. Need everything! In Togepi. Some new moves. Ah, sweet, you get XP for it as well. Man, here you can find a Pokemon called Weasel. It's got an aggressive disposition. That means it'll try to hit you with its moves just like Shinx, and you'll need to battle it to catch it. It's an otter. Just call it an otter. It's a very quiet game, this, isn't it? There's no music. That should be an easy catch. Yeah. Oh, it's a large specimen. Large specimen. Defeated with electric type. Aqua jets. Well, yeah, it's got Thunder Shock. Ow. Roman. I need to defeat one. I need to catch a heavy one. Hit his pal next to him. Alright, red. Not surprising. Oh, that's a Wimple. Hey. Somebody back in town wanted to see a Wurmple. So now I have a Wurmple for them. Sleepy Wurmple. Sleepy, sleepy Wurmple. You saw nothing. You saw nothing, Shinx. Nice. Oh, that's a new one. Is that a new one? No, that's a Bidoof. There's an Eevee next to it though. Ah, yeah, Sora. The game is indeed chill. I've only really been seeing you in on Twitter, Sora. How you been? I assume this one's going to go hostile. Ponyta. Orange, it's a hard one. It's a fire type. I have probably picked the wrong Pokemon to fight it. Left down. Yeah, this time of year has been rough for health hiatuses from everybody, I think. I pretty much stopped streaming myself around Christmas. The audiences were just falling off so hard, it was depressing me. Been trying to push Twitch affiliates, and today I got the Twitch achievement for getting an average of 3 viewers for the month, but at the same time the affiliate requirement says 2.99. So I've got a ticket in with Twitch at the moment going, is it free or is it 2.99? As far as I've worked it out, it's 2.998. You're doing pretty well for a mystery stranger from the sky. Here, a little reward for keeping up with me. Your own crafting kits. Please tell me that's not consumable. Kit containing everything you might need for crafting, even when there's no workbench around. However, you can only use the materials you have in your satchel. Here's a recipe for potions. 1 orange berry, 1 medicinal leek. There's no Pokemon centers, are there? So you kind of need to heal on the fly. Once you've got some tasks good and done, go check in Professor Lavington. Oh, can you heal there? Leak. Give me the leak. Give me another leak. That is a big burb. Hello, big burb. Break out. You're not letting me lock on. Nice. Wormhole. Dead wormhole. He sees me. He sees me. He has the evil eye on me. Shinka babies. Shinks, shink. I like them. I think I've got the evolved form of them in Violet. Ah, there he is. Oh, if it isn't the crafting yet, you must have listened attentively to Ray's teachings. Excellent work, dear girl. Seems like a good time to explain to you about survey reports and the rewards they offer. Submit survey reports, get money. Receive more money if you fulfilled certain conditions. On that note, let me check the research tasks you've completed thus far. Total Pokemon caught 12, 10 more Pokemon in one report achieved, 5 different species, Pokemon caught for the first time, Pokemon caught using Backstrike. Money, money, money. I see, most illuminating. I'll update our Pokedex with this new data. If you raise a Pokemon's entry to level 10, that entry will be considered complete. Carry out tasks and complete Pokedex entries for different species, gain Pokemon research points. Spend a certain number of points to be able to move up through the ranks. So we're at level 6 and 7 for quite a lot of them already. It's like real Pokemon research, exactly. I will forever love that it's a water Pokemon, but it effectively has a large flotation ring around its neck, as if it can't swim. Nah, not quite there yet, I'm afraid. You'll need to complete a few more research tasks before you're ready to go up rank. Work your way through Bidoofs and Starlies first. Water Pokemon, yeah, inverted commas. I am a slime, I do not have the fingers to do the inverted commas. Oh, it's an otter. It's basically an otter but with a flotation ring. A lot of Pokemon are like, this is actually a real animal, but they've just changed something on it. Or this is a real object and we've changed something on it. I mean, there's a Pokemon that's a teapot, for God's sake. Otter with a floaty, exactly. Ow. Sinistea is cute. I'm not knocking Sinistea. Ice cream Pokemon, keys yeah, exactly. Keys Pokemon, flower Pokemon. Washing machine Pokemon. What are all the other forms that one can take? What, a tub scum Pokemon? No. It would be funny if it was, but no. Yeah, I think it might even be poison. Yeah, I think it might be poison mud Pokemon. Yeah. I like one of the alternate forms is like rainbow colours. It's quite funny. Sludge Pokemon. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, cool. You get different styles. Ow, rollouts. Yeah, I played through the latest DLC for Violet not that long ago, so I remember catching that one. How are we doing? I know I got some more research data. Seems you've made some new observations. Let's have a look then. I see, most illuminating. I'll update our Pokedex with this new data. Research complete, Rowlet. Shinx is almost there. Starly's almost there. Bidoof's almost there. Made good progress on these research tasks, Jeppy. I do believe you're ready to move up the ranks. Let's head back to the village and report the good news to Captain Silent. It's time you earned yourself a star. I was going to finish off there. I didn't realise it was going to lock me into this. I've had a lot of blue tits outside my window recently. So blue with a yellow breast. For progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. Yeah, we haven't got any snow here. We haven't had any snow at all. We've had a lot of rain. A lot of rain. You can now use heavy balls. Pokemon of up to level 20 will also obey your orders reliably in battle. Rewards you earn for survey reports will be more generous. Have these as well. They are further recipes you will need for crafting. Obtain a recipe for crafting heavy balls. I heard like mainland Europe has had a lot of snow. I think Merryweather was complaining about snow the other day. I think Merryweather's in Denmark at the moment, so. A stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish among us like this is a testament to your native talent and hard work. Most people prefer it when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone. Proving your worth by moving up through our ranks is something anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Making your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. You're streaming later, Sora, or you're still on a hiatus? Alright, I'll try and catch your streams when you are streaming again then. Us blobs got to stick together. I believe it. Jolly good. Congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. Our usual order of potato maki tastes even better when there's something to celebrate. See ya, Sora. Hey, by the way, have you taken on that request Bureau Guard had? Yes. In fact, I've got to turn that in. Most people here don't know much about Pokemon, you've noticed, right? So it's our job as the Survey Corps to take care of any issues that crop up because of that. We're basically Pokemon problem solvers. Indeed so. Some people will ask you for help when you talk with them, while other requests will need to be claimed from the blackboard I keep in my lab. Speaking of which, weren't you approached with a request recently? What was all that about? That one might be a better fit for Jeppy than me. I don't think I'll be able to pull it off unless I get better at Pokemon battling first. Ah yes, that request came from Mai of the Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. People of the Diamond Clan have lived here in history since before the Galaxy team arrived. If we could establish good relations, I'm sure there's much we might learn from them, including more about the local Pokemon. We can discuss all that tomorrow. For today, we should ease up and get some rest. The next day. Hey Jeppy, before I go meet Mai about that request, mind showing me how you do in battle? Great, I'll be at the training grounds. If you've been catching lots of Pokemon, you can change up your team at the pastures, just so you know. I'm pretty sure this guy had a request. You really brought me one. You must be as good as the rumors say. I'd like to name this Wurmple right away. I've been told the Wurmple will evolve into a Pokemon known as Beautifly. So I should give it a name with that in mind. This is a tough decision. Beauticia, Beautifred, or Bugene. I'll raise Beautifred to be a splendiferous Beautifly. Wait and see. save. That might be an idea. I haven't quite completed Starly's Pokédex yet. I want to go out and complete that. It won't let me. I wanted to go out and complete that thing. Eight, 7. Hang on, I've got a wormhole somewhere. I've got duplicates in here, I don't particularly want to do that. I can probably beat him with what I've got. It's an early game battle, I doubt he's got much. Thanks for taking a minute for me, I know your plate's full right now. I'm gonna be straightforward with you about something. I don't understand how anyone can handle taking on Pokemon in battle. I'm a Survey Corps member and I've even got my own partner, but I just can't do it. That's right, take a look at my very own partner. Why is it saying Biga and not Pika? It should be saying Pikachu! Why is it not saying Pikachu? It's a Pikachu! This is my Pikachu. During that Shinx attack, I should have had Pikachu fight at my side, but my mind just went blank. And really, when you get right down to it, Pokemon are terrifying, right? Why should this thing be able to fire electricity? Pika! It's Pika! Get with the script, Pikachu, it's Pika! Watching you at work, completing those tasks, research tasks convince me. If I want to do my Survey Corps work well, my partner and I have got to be a team. First step towards being a real team is to battle your team. He's a little confused, but he's got spirit. He's going to throw his one Pokemon out at my 6 Pokemon team. Yeah, that's going to hurt. It's going to come down to whether Rowlet gets paralysed or not. 2 shots of Pikachu. You seem so in sync with your Pokemon. That was one of those fights where initially I was like, this could be a really bad fight because it's very obviously a flying type against electric type. But if it's a flying grass, it's neutral. When you fight alongside your Pokemon, you don't seem one bit scared of battling. We just have to catch up as best we can, right, Pikachu? It's Pika! Stop saying bigger! Is this Pikachu got a speech impediment? Ah, fair enough. Pikachu's got a bit of a tendency to attack, you see, that's why he normally stays in his ball. Guess the first step for Pikachu and me might be getting a little friendlier with one another. By the way, the professor said Pokemon have these things called types, which apparently make a big difference in how battles go. Pikachu here seems to be an electric type, for example. So help me if you say bigger again. Pokemon and moves have types to type matchups. It's the other one, the new recruit everyone's talking about. Name's Zizu, Captain of the Security Corps. Oh crap, it's the fuzz. See, you've got some fine you. Figured I'd stop by and give what advice I could. Captain Zizu is a master of an ancient martial art where you guide Pokemon in battle. Now listen, if your Pokemon's truly mastered its moves, it can actually use them in different styles. On the one hand, you can choose to deliver a move in the strong style. The move will deal more damage, but afterward it will take longer for your Pokemon to act. On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterwards. In truly favourable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. Strong style moves, agility style moves, and of course regular moves. Choose what's right for a given situation and direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. Agile style, reduces power move, raises the user's action speed, uses more PB. Okay, so the styles use more power points. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. That's certainly handy to find out about before going to tackle Mine's request. Remember I mentioned it earlier, I'm heading down now to see about Mine's request. Supposed to meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill, you should come along too. Get ready, then meet us down there, would you? And by ready, I mean double checking what Pokemon you bring and maybe even teaching them some new moves. And Zizu teleports. She has mastered the martial art of teleporting. Hit training grounds, yeah, new moves, etc. Oh, I've got Bite on my Shinx. Rest, Swift, Rock Smash. Swift is quite a good one. False Swipe's quite a good one. If you just want to catch things with it. I should have grabbed Magical Leaf as well. It's almost certainly stronger than what Rowlet's already got. Oh, it's got Roost. It's got Roost, it can learn Rest. I mean, there's not a huge amount of difference between the two. I want to switch it in, I want to switch it in. Oh, there we go. No. I'm already in the pastures. I thought. Oh, it's next to the game. Is it this? No, it's a trading post. Oh, do you mean next to the main gates? This runs so much better than Violet. I don't know how they messed it up. It seems to be the same engine. This looks promising. Plus just house the many Pokemon you catch. Don't worry, I will keep a Bidoof in there. Oh, Beach Place. I haven't been to Beach Place yet. The Bidoof will stay in there. For the memes, if nothing else. Where am I going? You may have a tiny obsession with beavers. Boo! Did I surprise you? I bet I did. I was trying to anyway. There's a secret technique to catching Pokemon, you see. It's what I call the secret backstrike technique. In a Pokemon's back with your Pokeball will surprise it, making it easier to catch or giving you an advantage when the battle starts. If you're part of the Survey Corps now working to create the Pokedex as they all are, you might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in history. You should know I'm already looking forward to the day you accomplish that. Oh, you're the girl from the Survey Corps who fell from the sky, aren't you? Listen here a moment, I need to tell you about this great cake recipe I invented. I call it the mushroom cake. I poured 20 years of mushroom foraging know-how into coming up with this recipe. I just know it's a winner. Problem is, the folks around here aren't catching on to my recipe's amazing potential. You're the talk of the village. If people see you making my mushroom cakes famous as you are, I'm sure they'll want to give it a go too. Teach this recipe. All you have to do in return is spread the good word of using it. Oh, and you'll need to go and get the key ingredient for the recipe yourself. Scrounge not from the forages of thy fellows, as the old saying goes. One springy mushroom's all you need. I'll be waiting. Anyone else? That one on the right looks chunky. He looks like a chonk. No, apparently not. What do I still need for Starlies? I know they've got something. Oh! I haven't defeated any. Probably because they keep running when I try. Really? Didn't even get a turn on it. I just need to get one attack off and I might be able to one-shot it. There's a couple of shinks. It's not what I'm after though. I want a Starly. Nice. Shinx is looking around. Shinx is gonna fight. Shinx is gonna almost get one-shotted. Ah, Munchlax. I can't let you pass unless you're oh, you'll be fine. I like Munchlax. If I'm remembering the Pokemon name correctly. My, a new face in the village. Not that it matters to me if you're new. If you're here, I assume you're prepared to be of help. I am one of the Wardens of the Diamond Clan. You may call me Mai. I suppose you might not even know what a Warden is if you're new to history. But such talk can wait. Right now, I'd rather we get straight to the point. I have a problem that I need help solving, so the more important question is this. Do you feel confident that you can lead your Pokemon in battle? That's good to hear. The security corps of yours certainly wasn't up to the task. This here is my partner, Munchlax. We were raised together like siblings. He battles at my side, of course, without needing any silly little balls like you use. Watch and learn. Now roll out. Yeah, that's a bit stronger. Strong style route out. That's gonna hurt. Yeah. Breezel would be ideal, but yeah, it's not really high enough. I've got nothing that's super effective. Try landing a poison sting. Nice. It's going to be super effective against like half my team. But I wanted that early hit. There we go. XP for all. One. You really aren't one of the usual galaxy buffoons if you could defeat my partner. Well fought, Munchlax. I'll take care of the Pokemon that battle for us. And I'll let you have these. You people make all kinds of things with your crafting, don't you? These should prove to be useful materials. Pivot chokes. You and your Pokemon fought well together. You practically acted as one with them. Rather like the legendary hero of old, the one we tell stories of to our children. I think you're indeed the one for this job. You see, I need someone to deal with an alpha Pokemon causing trouble upon Deer Track Heights. It's a large fearsome foe, like any alpha, but you'll come, won't you? To Deer Track Heights? No, it's just a spam text message. My, this is some curious sort of map. Is that one of those Galaxy Team inventions I keep hearing about? Certainly does seem to show the way to Deer Track Heights up ahead of us. I'll leave this bit to you. You shouldn't have any trouble handling an alpha. Seems you're quite the asset to Survey Corps, new one. Though, before we continue, I must ask, do you already know about Almighty Sinnoh? Mighty what now? I suppose that's to be oh, I'm tripping over my words a lot today. I suppose that's to be expected. Allow me to sketch out the basics. Almighty Sinnoh steers all time. It's said to have created the very universe using its power over time's flow. This land of history was born in the process. It's by the grace of Almighty Sinnoh that Pokemon can live and thrive here. We of the Diamond Clan are descendants of a people who crossed the sea and settled here in the History region to venerate Almighty Sinnoh. However, it stole away from the world long ago, hiding itself from our sight. Almighty Sinnoh has only rarely been seen by any human if the old tales are to be trusted. But there are still Pokemon here today in history with a connection to Almighty Sinnoh, and it is the duty of wardens like myself to attend to their needs. The Pokemon that graces Deer Track Heights is one of those honoured few. It is directly descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. Follow me and you may understand. It's Cricketune. Cricketot. Crickettune's the evolved form. Hey. Cherry berry. I'm running out of Pokeballs. I'm running out of Pokeballs. Just craft 10. Nope. Helps if I do it properly. To the back of the head. Didn't actually catch it normally, just knocked it out of the Pokeball. Is that a Graveler up ahead? I don't mind helping a guy out. I'm after some cherry berries, you know them? The shiny red ones. Grow on some of the trees around here, but I don't have any Pokemon that can reach them. I've already got 3. Here's that handy tip I was talking about. Don't give free berries to strangers. Bye! Typical, just after I've crafted a bunch of Pokeballs, I complete a quest which gives me 15 Pokeballs. Oh, he's an aggressive one. Why is everybody using rollout? What the actual on earth? One shot. This should possibly be a one shot as well. Might not quite be. I saw a can evolve there. Do it now! Cascoon. Cascoon got the idea for a new move. Black Tumblestone, which I think lets you make the heavy balls. It is ugly. Let me just run away instantly. Go! Obviously not an otter. Oh, so even your professor decided to join us. Hi, Jeppy, you murdered everything on the path, therefore it's a clear path and I managed to get up there. I suppose that is your business. Fine, as long as you stay out of the way. This is Deer Track Heights. This is where I've long come to pay tribute to a special Pokemon. Pokemon descended from one of those ancients blessed by Almighty Sinnoh. It's a cricketune. That's not it. That's only a troublemaker here to disturb the peace with its racket. I just love that Pokemon's cool. And that's what you're here for, Jeppy, to drive that interloper from this place. I'm sure your Pokemon are ready for the battle. Upon my word, what a large specimen. Little wonder alpha Pokemon have feared across the land if they're all as oversized as this one. Exactly, they're not only big though. They're strong and may know moves that others of their kind do not. They're not to be trifled with, let me tell you. Nevertheless, I believe you're stronger still than this alpha, so go show it that beyond any mistaking. Be careful, Jeppy. Size is a potent weapon in and of itself. No doubt this alpha is a powerful and hardy foe. You must face it, make sure your Pokemon have some strong moves at their disposal. Fire move would be a favourite, but don't have any. What's Bug weak against? I can't remember. Shinx might work. I'm going to try Shinx. Rock flying fire. Really flying? Oh yeah, it might be. It's Starly then. Got aerial ace. Oh, that's cool. You dare use my moves on against me. Yeah, Starly's going down. I didn't want to use a Rowlet because A, I've forgotten to change its moves, and B, bugs usually got poison moves. Nice. Levels all around. You really are an impressive one, aren't you? Seeing someone best in alpha like that, it truly reminds me of the legendary hero of old. We'd best make sure your Pokemon are taken care of after facing off against such a foe. Where? What in the world? It's a great weird air. Weird air? Weird air. It looks upon you with kindness, Jeppy. Legendary boost, yeah. Say the great weird air has taken a liking to you. This is fortunate. It is an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanses of history while bearing human on his back. Human he deems worthy, at least. He is a blessing to us all. Remarkable, truly outstanding stuff. A Pokemon letting someone ride it. Why, it's just like the ride Pokemon of Alola. Fair sir, I take it things went smoothly. I'm here on Captain Xylene's orders. She said we'd be able to set up a base camp here once Jeppy took care of her request. Ah, about that. I know this was a joint decision by Adaman and the commander, but still, is it truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this? The History region is a land created by Almighty Sinnoh for the sake of its Pokemon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with the Pokemon, then I imagine you should also be allowed to use this land. Great Weird Air has taken a liking to Jeppy as well. This is a good sign. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear of how you aided us. I'll come to show my appreciation with a proper reward as soon as I can. Isn't it mentioned earlier that their ancestors came across the ocean to Hisui? Well, if we're to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we'll need to know them better. The first step towards that is completing the Pokedex. Construction Corps should be here soon. They'll have our new base camp pitched in no time. I would assume the Pokemon that could be ridden was like a legend or something. Here we have it, our new base camp up on Deer Track Heights. I'll call it the Heights Camp. Very original name. From now on, when you set out from the village, you can ask to be escorted to this base camp to start your excursions directly from here. And more base camps ought to make our survey work easier, huh? Well, that's that. How about we head to the Wallflower like usual? Starly's still not complete. Shinx and Breezel are. Somehow. Geodude almost is as well. Trouble is, defeating Starlies is a pain because they keep running. Lady old chum, the usual potato mockery please. Make it for free today as well. Is that all they eat? Have you all heard the grave news? The frenzied Cleavor from the rumours. It ended up mauling some of our galaxy folks who went out to investigate it this morning. Medical Corps has had a hard time getting all the injured back on their feet. Ah, this is the Cleavor who was reportedly struck by powerful lightning, yes. I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. Still, if further investigation is in order, the Survey Corps will of course step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon, but I'm sure Jeppy here can handle things just fine. Oh sure, volunteer me for it, why don't you? That Cleavor is said to be much stronger than even an alpha Pokemon, isn't he? No, you forget that the strengths of Pokemon are key items of information that we, the Survey Corps, are duty bound to research. Since this perilous work of ours calls for a clear head and fighting fit physique, I do believe a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal. They're eating nothing but potatoes. They're not exactly going to be fighting fit after eating only potatoes. Lots of carbohydrates, not much protein. The boss wants you. Commodore, that is. Get yourself to the commander's office. Did you get a good rest? Well, I was getting a good rest until he started slamming my door down. Look who's being punctual. Finally realised you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham. There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space. Ha! You could have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Excuse me, are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of vast history's space? Better than some, it's a miracle you showed up on time, almighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I worried you'd get lost in the pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Me, get lost in Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan, in our world's very basis? You wish. I wish that I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh forgive me, what a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Camado's office. I believe it was you who started this. Just another day with those two, I see. That man's named Adaman. He's the leader of the Diamond Clan. He put a lot of importance on time, as you can probably tell. The girl is Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. They're all about space. You heard what she called it, right? Our world's very basis. Whenever they run into each other, the same arguments flare up. Seems like they've inherited some bad blood from their predecessors' strife. Ah well, not our problem. You'll have problems if you don't get yourself to the commander's office, Jeppy. Off to the commander's office I go. thought the commander was on... Ah, okay. Blossom Bidoof. Ah, this is part of the Bidoof's thing. Seems a band of bothersome Bidoof keep sneaking into the village causing trouble. Talk to Samugi from the security corps and see if you can help set things in order. Ah. Cyndaquil is adorable. Where's the other one? What did you do with Oshawott? What did you do with Oshawott? I'm gonna assume it's under here. Oh no, there it is. Jeppy blind era. Jeppy blind era. I always pick up all the side quests when I'm going by. You never know when you might complete them by accident. I'm looking for a pickling stone, you see. Would you mind lending me a hand? It's to be the right size to fit atop one of my pickle pots and heavy enough to put a nice firm pressure on the pickles while they're fermenting. I suppose it'll be hard for me to lift such a heavy thing from the pot. The best thing would be for the stone to lift itself up, actually. I have a really good idea. Rather good idea. There's a Pokemon called Geodude that lives on the track heights. It would be perfect for the job. Could you catch one and bring it back to me? Where's she gone? She's disappeared! She's teleported. Or was she never there to begin with? Eevee! There's only one room on the top level. What do you intend to do about that Cleavor, Commander Kamado? Maybe descended from a warrior of almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point, Adaman. Time wasted is but lost. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Cleavor is a precious lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly where a lord of the Pearl Clan's concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats. Just like we used to be. Even folk of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone's got to do something here. Who then? Would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honoured nobles? I don't believe I said that. Thought it, maybe. You might as well have said it, you fool. Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Cleavor into such a fine frenzy. I'd like to know that myself. This is a first as far as my clan knows, too. I see you've arrived. This is Jeppy, the newest member of our survey corps. I'm getting drafted on her. I hear from Mayu and Weirder's favour. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal. That's a mouthful. Just call me Adaman. If you came from beyond the space-time rift, could you be from the space where Almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? I'm Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords. Which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Could you really have passed through that rift? I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleaver before deciding what must be done? You'd send this stranger who supposedly fell from the rift to study Cleaver? This newcomer with no experience? Says the leader with almost no experience. Being a good leader isn't a matter of time, it's a matter of embracing history's vastness without fear. Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give the kid her chance. I'm Soul Commander, let's try this your way. It should be fun, I get to see how good you Galaxy folk really are with all your weird ways. Putting Pokemon in those strange balls and what have you. The whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made history vast so Pokemon could live freely throughout. Meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them. Do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together. Allow us to show you what we can do. This is your mission now, Jeppy. I order you to study Cleaver and help us find the truth of the situation. Not like I can say no. Remember that you're a stranger who appeared one day out of the very sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. Well, that's settled, and there's no time like the present. Lord of the Woods, Cleaver is descended from Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's own power. No other Pokemon you've yet encountered can compare to his strength, be warned. Sorry, I lost track of who he was speaking for a moment there. Listen to me, the Galaxy Expedition team has come to the History region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interlopers. Mustn't do anything to threaten our relations with the Diamond and Pearl clan. Oh, I see where you're going. The Diamond and the Pearl clans. Join me downstairs, Jeppy. We'll cover the details of this new mission. The Diamond and the Pearl clans. I see what you did there. Ah, good, you're already here. Professor Levinson, the briefing, if you please. Yes, let's get right to it. So, Jeppy, I understand you've been requested to find out the cause of Cleaver's frenzied state. As you're aware by now, Cleaver is a mighty thing, not invincible even. Security Corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Cleaver when they were attacked, but afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. Seems he's a far trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're wild. I'd like to be perfectly clear on this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Very well. Then let us go over the particulars. Diamond and Pearl clans revere their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon in locations they call the noble seats. So perhaps a good starting point for our research could be to find out what sorts of offerings they normally leave for this Cleaver. Jeppy, we need to speak with you. Listen, that rift in space-time seems like it connects this world to a whole other world. That world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides, the true Almighty Sinnoh that is, the one that rules over time. So if you fell through the space-time rift, that might mean you travelled through time, by Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it, you must have been swimming in its divine might. Well, I've got a favour to ask of you, O amazing time traveller. Don't just study Cleaver, quell his frenzy. Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, young Adaman. We're just discussing our next steps with regards to this whole Cleaver situation. Oh, you must be that Galaxy Team scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl clan types have a lot of respect for Clevo. You heard his title, Lord of the Woods. I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask, than those of the Galaxy team of all people, for help. And the truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. Pokemon dear to us off in the mountains has flown into the same type of frenzy as Clevo. There's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still. We've all got to share history, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. But there aren't many capable of standing up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we've got. Find Clevo at Grand Tree Arena. That's in the very heart of the Hardwood. His warden is a boy named Leon. Leon is a brilliant child, but also a bit... well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know. He'll tell you all about his beloved Clevo, whether you wish him to or not. Anyway, I'm sure you're up to the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later. Well, he just said his piece and then vanished. He must just value his time that much, I guess. Adaman and Mai weren't wrong, you know. If you're to study and perhaps even quell Clevo, you'd best start by visiting his abode. Now we've got the Heights camp, it should come in handy for getting to Grand Tree Arena. And don't forget to visit the pastures. Choosing your Pokemon team carefully makes a difference. I've got to fiddle my moves. Find yourself unable to back up materials you come across, satchel always seeming full? That sounds like you. It'd be wise to lend me your ear for a moment and hear what I have to say. Bagging. Carry around even more in that satchel of yours if you learn the trick to packing things in. I can teach you if you'd like. What you say? This is how you pack a bag. There's more I can teach you. It's going to go up each time, is it? Apparently we can violate the laws of space-time by just him talking to me. I always want more bag space, because I am a horrible hoarder when it comes to any kind of game where you need bag space. Get something tasty. That's all there is to it. You see how much more you can fit in? I want to complete Starly. I am kind of wondering how long my throat's going to last though. One, two, and ta-da! He's got a steel move. Huh. Right, if a Pokemon starts eyeing me, I'll flick an orange berry, then run while it's distracted. Just stick to the plan, I'll be fine. Oh, Civic Girl. I just headed out to the Fieldlands to gather tumblestones, but I haven't got as many orange berries as I'd like. He's going to ask for some orange berries, isn't he? Yeah. Pretty sure I've got like 20 of them. Oh, give me some revives. How are things, my good friend? Certainly hope you're putting that secret backstrike technique I taught you to good use. Either way, I have some super potions here just for you. I'll think nothing of it. Having a survey corps out and about studying Pokemon is great for business, you know. Supporting you now is actually an investment in my own fortunes. Now I must depart. There are ruins that are just calling to me. That was nice of him. Fieldlands camp first. I want to get the Starly entry done. Okay, I think that'll do it. I haven't found Togepi yet. That marvellous rich tone, how is it produced? I must know. I want to learn more about Cricketot. Complete Cricketot's page. Yeah, Starly's done. Haven't seen Togepi yet. How do I get to the other one? I could run it, or I could just... do this. Actually, I may as well turn in the Starly quest. Wait a moment, male and female Starly have different appearances? You see. Markings on their foreheads, different sizes. Incredible, I had no idea. Thank you for letting me read its Pokédex entry. Now that I know more about it, I imagine I might finally bring myself to touch a Starly. I mean, I've got dozens of them. Behold the burb. Smooth curl of the feathers on its head, those lovely round eyes. Oh, it's lovely through and through. I adore it down to the last feather. Oh, hello there, Starly. I think I'm quite satisfied just looking at it after all. Besides, it might let loose a move. Outside the survey core, security core could actually do something so frightful as approach a Pokemon willingly. All the same, I must thank you for showing me the sweet Starly. Some people will see a Pokemon and simply flee on sight, you know. Perhaps being able to read all about Pokemon in their Pokédex might put them more at ease. Sure you don't want a burp? She doesn't want a burp. I've got loads of them. I've got like 5 or 6 Starlies. You there, you seem like someone who enjoys a bit of crafting. Do you think you could help me out with something? I'd be very, very grateful if you'd try to craft something using a special recipe I came up with. So without further ado, here's the recipe. Pokeshi dolls. Oh, are those the... First 3 logs of wood. Really? He's going to say please craft it but not give me the materials? At all. That man's got to have some kind of guts to go, oh, I want you to craft this thing for me. Okay, you got the materials? No. Find them yourself. Karate gi. No square glasses. Only one style of eyeglasses. Sadness. I prefer the square ones. I like the Survey Corps uniform. I'm going to stick with Survey Corps uniform for a bit. Here you caught 3 different species of Pokemon in your trial. That's no mean feat. My job does perfect for a high achiever like you. See, I need help researching... Ah, it's that pesky Bidoof again! Look away for 1 second, the little scoundrels waltz right in the village. This is awful. I'm a complete failure as a member of the security corps. How can I face Captain Zizu like this? No, get a hold of yourself, Samugi. Just catch the Bidoof and everything will be fine. Still, 3 Bidoof is a lot. 2 more than I think I could handle on my own, in fact. Oh, I have an idea. I heard that these particular pests get easily distracted if other Bidoof are nearby and end up letting their guard down around humans. So if you can bring a Bidoof to draw their attention, I can seize that chance to catch little troublemakers. Voila, the perfect plan. If we combine forces, we'll get all 3 caught in no time at all. Oh, is this a search type thing? Am I going to have to search for these Bidoof? Bidoof. Yeah, Bidoof, Bidoof. Yeah, Bidoof, Bidoof. Isn't it a Survey Corps, kid? I saw the darndest thing. Scaring the heartwood for crops that could grow in the fields here when I saw it. This Pokemon called Cherim changed its appearance before my very eyes. It was in the evening, the light was getting dim. All of a sudden, Cherim's petals closed right up so it looked like nothing but a little flower bud. Wow, I thought, I just witnessed the miracle of evolution. Next morning when I went back to check in on the cherubim, it was right back in full bloom. It's almost as if it's a flower. Why would it bloom just to close back up? Is that how evolution works? Or was the change I saw something different? When you finish Cherim's Pokedex entry, let me have a look, would you? Having a look, I don't see any Bidoof anywhere. Where did those pesky Bidoof wander off to? Doesn't tell you. I don't see a way of tracking quests either, or rather changing the quest tracking. Ah! Where are they? Could you give me 5 Pokeballs? Yeah, I guess. Not like they're expensive. Now, where are these Bidoofs? Bidoof, 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 Bidoof. Not that Bidoof. That Bidoof is not the Bidoof we're looking for. Can Pokemon of the same species really come in different sizes? Our professor said they do, but I'll have a hard time believing it unless I see different sized ones lined up side by side. So really, our breeds are bigger than mine. I'd love to see them alongside the one I have, for comparison's sake. You're a natural when it comes to catching Pokemon, right? I bet you can see where I'm going with this. Catch a Breezel bigger than mine, would you let me have it? I'll make it worth your while. No, because I've only got one. He can't have it, he could look at it, he could compare it. Bidoof, Bidoof, Bidoof. I haven't even seen one of the errant Bidoof, let alone 3. Still got his Wurmple, it hasn't evolved yet. Where are the Bidoof though? Nope. Blended right in. Bidoof, 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 Bidoof. Got it. Great going, team. I would not have seen that at all if it hadn't been making Bidoof noises. Here, bidoof, bidoof, bidoof. Here, bidoof, bidoof, bidoof. You child, if you're here with a prayer for the shrine, perhaps my charms can help. Tell me, what is your wish? Gives one the mysterious ability to escape the effects of status conditions inflicted by all Pokemon's moves. Yeah, bidoof. Yeah, bidoof. Wouldn't be so bad if there was some sort of indicator where it might be. Nothing there. It's not in the houses, is it? I got glasses. I did get glasses. There's only one style of glasses though. Nope. The Bidoofs. The Bidoofs were what I was looking for. I've got one more to find. I'm wondering if they just spaced them out evenly, which would put one of them over here somewhere. I've got the one that was not that far from the gate, and I've got the one that was just over there. So if anybody knows where the third one is, that would be nice. I'm doing it because it's an easy way of getting the last, well, it's a relatively easy way of getting the last research point for Bidoofs. I can't find the last one. Yeah, it's one of those. Theoretically, this is the easy way to do it. Badoof, 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 badoof. Where's the Bidoof? I think I already looked there. I think they group around people as well. Bidoof, where are you? You quirky looking beaver type thing. I am definitely not cheating on this. I would never cheat. I certainly wouldn't look up the locations online. Yeah, I wasn't going to find this one. It's too far away from everything. I did about 3-4 circuits of the village, I didn't see that. And I went past this area like twice. That puts all the little troublemakers safely in our custody. Now to give them the old heave-ho. Hold on. Be ashamed to just send those Bidoof back into the world, no? My construction corps could find use for them. Huh? You want to keep them? But these naughty nibblers have caused so much trouble for the construction corps. They're just Pokemon being Pokemon. How are they supposed to know our village is a strict no-chewing zone? Shows good taste on their part to come all the way here to gnaw on our woodwork too. If they're going to stay here, they'll have to help with our work. We've got the guts to keep trying to get into the village, plus the teeth to gnash through trees and rocks, just what our core needs. How about it, little ones? Meals taste better after a day's work, you know. Just what I wanted to hear. She's the Pokemon Whisperer. I'm not convinced this lot have it in them to do a nice day's work, but if Sanka's watching over them, I'm sure it'll work out alright. So I guess that's settled. Thanks again for your help. Bidoof Choir. But they can only do one note. I don't think it will work too well. Oh god, I've got a really stupid idea for a YouTube short now. Wonder if I could pull it off. I mean, I could take the cry and pitch it up and down. I might actually try and do it. I haven't done any video editing for a while. It might be a nice thing to attempt. I've got the tools to like pitch things up and down. So in theory, I might be able to do a Bidoof choir. Maybe get them to do the Pokemon theme if I can find them. If I can find some sheet music for it. Because I mean, I know how the Pokemon theme goes, but I could not tell you what the actual notes are. That could be fun to try, actually. I've captured the Bidoofs. I'm going to call it there. Will I do a stream tomorrow? My next stream will be Pokemon Arceus. I might do it tomorrow, I might do it Thursday. It'll be one of the two. I might stick strictly to schedule and say Thursday. I might do it tomorrow. It depends on what work's going to be like, to be honest. Wednesdays are generally a sod at work. Certain tasks I have to do on a Wednesday. Because generally end up taking the entire day, and they're incredibly boring tasks as well. But I might feel like streaming after it, so yeah. Have I had anything from Twitch? Twitch, have you mailed me at all? You have not mailed me at all. Why do you do this to me, Twitch? Why'd you do this to me, Twitch? Yeah, I want to see something fun. Want to see something fun? See if I can bring it up. Yeah, not that page. Not that one. Not that one, not in there. I will find it. There we are. I just have to share it without things breaking. Behold. Average of 3 viewers. 2.99 out of 3. And at the same time, recently completed. Who watches the Watchers? Reach 3 average viewers in the last 30 days. And these are running for the same period. So I have simultaneously reached it and not reached it. Damn it, Twitch, why would you do this to me? Yeah. As I said earlier in the stream, I worked it out as 2.998. So I think their affiliate calculation is saying 3 or higher, and their achievement one is rounding. But we'll see. I mean, if this stream is done particularly well, it won't be a problem. If this stream has pulled 2.8 average, it'll go over anyway. It's the averages which is the problem. I can get viewers, but it's the average throughout the entire stream that I need. That's kind of why I started about half an hour later today as well. Because I tend to stream for about half an hour before people start actually coming in at about 6 UK time. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you all for watching. I will do Pokemon Legends Arceus again, either tomorrow or day after. I'll announce which on Twitter. I would do. Rather, the website formerly known as Twitter. Until then, I'm in Jeppy. That's been Pokemon Legends Arceus. And I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.